from RC Action Australia. So we're in the garage again, guys. We've got all of our buggies and cars, well, some of them anyway. So what have I been doing? I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks now. Just been super busy with work, plus things around the house. Plus, I did sort of fall into a little bit of a trap where I was probably too involved with trying to do videos and YouTube things, and I kind of lost a little bit of a spark for the hobby. So I have gone and done a few things off camera, guys. So I'll show you those in some coming videos. So while we're here, what are we going to see next on the channel? So I've got some unboxings to do. So I've got an original vintage Terra Scorcher. Obviously, we're coming into the re phase now. I was just talking to my local hobby shop the other day, and they're saying end of this month should be on sale, end of the month, start of next month. So that's something to look out for, guys. I purchased a Vanquish, so I'm going to show you today. In today's video is pretty much going to be about the Vanquish, but just want to do a little run through first. We've got some Team Blue Groove bodies here, so I want to do a video on those. I think they're actually quite good quality. We've got some different types of radio gear here, guys. Sort of entry level, plus obviously we've got our Fly Sky. So I want to do a video somewhere down the track with that, plus some servos. What else have we got? We've got our MF-01X that I finished off camera. I did a Rothmans in style, paint scheme and decals on that, so I want to show you that at some stage. I've got in these boxes here, guys, they go right to the ground. I've got cars that I've already stripped. One of them obviously is missing from the shelf here, which is my original Terra Scorcher. So that'll be having a full rebuild, plus all the goodies that I mentioned in a previous video. So check the link above, guys. That was just all the extras and upgrades you can do to make your Thundershot chassis better, really. So obviously I'll crack on with today's video, and what I really wanted to talk about was the Vanquish. But before we get too carried away, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone. We're up over our 400 subscribers. As I said, this is just the hobby for me, and you know, if you do like what you see, guys, and you do want to support, hit the like, hit subscribe. It's very much appreciated. I do really want to grow the channel. I do want to get, you know, a couple of thousand subscribers. So everybody out there, hit like and subscribe. Your support is very much appreciated. So obviously this Vanquish I purchased off someone that I've bought a few cars off, and I've never had any issues with them. They sent me a few pictures, really didn't know what I was in for, and I spoke to a few people online, like Gavin from RC Kicks and Glenn from Tamiya Legends. You know, it was all not doom and gloom, but guys, these are old, they're fragile, and you know, you don't hear a lot of really good stories when people are buying these. So I'll bring the camera in, guys, closer. We'll check out what we've got. I think I did very, very good with this car. Cannot complain. I was blown away with how it turned out once I cleaned it up and what I found. Okay, so here she is, the Tamiya Vanquish. Now, as you can see, it's in quite nice condition. I didn't do a video of the restoration on this, guys, just because I had never built one before. I'd never even seen one, and I'd never even touched one of these before. So I chose to do it off camera. The seller did include some instruction manuals, so I sort of went back to basics and just enjoyed the restoration. So when I got it, the car looked in good condition. It was dusty, it was dirty, a lot of the decals were lifted. So if we look at the body, I hit that with some polycarbonate cleaner and polished that up. Now, the only few little sections where it's a little bit bubbly still, I have heated it a few times and they are actually stuck. Just those sections here. I do have some MCI decals, but I did want to keep this car original, seeing that it is in quite good condition. And as I said, when it's on the shelf or on display, you really don't notice it too much. Plus, you know, I'm all about sort of preserving some of that originality of the car. It was missing the driver figure, so I had one of these just laying around home. Actually already painted these colours, and I think it looks quite nice because of the blue and the yellow, sort of tie in with some of the colouring already on the car. So let's look at the chassis. So when I first looked at this, it was quite dusty. There was a lot of overspray paint for some reason, so maybe the person painted the body near the car, but obviously cleaned that off quite easily. Everything looks in top condition. I did have to make my own sort of stays for the shocks here. Obviously it didn't have the original shocks, had been upgraded to the high caps. Now, when I did sort of restore it, I found that the front of the car was up in the air. So I've put some spacers in the front shocks to make them a bit shorter. And I made up some of my own sort of ball pin adapters for that, and that all works quite nicely there. I pulled the gearboxes, so obviously there's access points at the rear and the front for the gearboxes, plus you've got your centre sort of slip, sort of clutch design, centre diff there. So I've pulled all of that out, re-greased everything. There was a ton of sand in there. Polished up the standard motor. What else did we do, guys? We put some radio gear in there. I was going to put a manual speed controller in there, but I opted just to put one of my older electronic speedo setups in there. Now it's got the original wheels and tyres, a few little cracks on the front tyres, but not enough to really be drastically changing them. The seller did also give me 2 sets of the cream Vanquish wheels, so I do have some other brand new tyres, so I can put those on if I need be. So let's turn the car over. So as you can see, it hasn't really had a very rough life, this car. It's been driven a few times. A few little noticeable little tiny scuffs on the bumper bar here, but that's about it. So all in all, guys, I think I struck very, very lucky with this car. I did take it out and I did do a little tiny test run up and down the driveway just to check that it all works. Now I've told a few guys about that, and they did sort of nearly have a heart attack because they reckon these cars break just from sitting on the shelf. So I think I got extremely lucky with this one, guys. Cannot complain at all for what this car cost me. I picked it up for an absolute bargain. So let me know what you think down below in the comments, guys. And as always, hit like and subscribe. So hopefully you enjoyed the Tamiya Vanquish, guys. That's just a quick little look at the car. And I have taken it out for a little bit of a test run. It runs absolutely beautifully, no problems whatsoever. But as they are quite a fragile car, I won't be running it. Just a few little light runs. I'll probably get some footage of some other cars running later. So once again, thanks for watching. Today, just as I said, just a quick little video to let you know that I'm still here. You can still like, you can still subscribe, and as you can see, there's still lots to happen and lots to come for the channel, guys. But obviously, I need your support, so hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.